Seth Rollins!
This is brilliant!
Mr. Money in the Bank! What the hell? Are you kidding me?
We're gonna do this!
I have no idea!
Seth
I mean, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, but... I mean, wait a minute!
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is cashing in his Money in the Bank.
But
Therefore, this will now be a triple threat
a
match.
triple threat match? What? What the hell? Rollins next reigns out of the ring. Seth Rollins now turning his attention to Lesnar.
Seth Rollins is one curb stomp away from being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Rollins going for the curb stomp.
Here it is.
Curb stomp to
There it is.
Lesnar.
The future is now.
Seth Rollins. Check it out, Reigns.
Seth is going to finish him. Taking no chances here at all.
Quick right on the curb stomp. Lesnar picked him out of the air. Reigns with a spear. A wicked spear. Curb stomp to Reigns. Covered by Rollins. Rollins with the title. Rollins with the title.
Wait a minute.
Seth Rollins with the
Here
title.
is
Are you
your
kidding me?
winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
First time in WrestleMania history, someone's cashed in Money in the Bank and walking out.
Seth
The WWE
Rollins.
World Heavyweight Champion.
Seth
He
Rollins.
stole one.
Rollins with the heist of the century.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Seth Rollins is the WWE